Well, I just dawned on me that we spent a lot of time out in the woods and stuff. So I asked a realtor, find me some property with water on it. And we found this place and we stopped looking. The guy that lives out there knows all these people, Nick Reichert. It's been there ever since we had it. And he said they call you the Swamp King.
We've lived here since
65.
August of 1965. When we first moved here, there were, I think, only 50 acres. Dr. Reichert, over the years, kept buying little more pieces of land. When Nick would get home from work around 5 or 6, it seems like even before he had supper, he would start working, doing something on the property.
People said, oh, Dr. Reichert's so nice, but actually it was my wife who seeded the idea and insisted. Well, I learned a million lessons from her, and this is one of them.
I think she was a supporter of the idea. She definitely didn't want my dad to try to develop it or anything.
But I actually had the idea I was going to do that when I got the land. We were going to have fun with it, and we sure accepted that.
It became clear that it was such a cool and unique piece of property that, you know, really belonged to everybody. 3 or 4 little microclimates out there, and there's like a prairie one and a wooded one and fen and a marsh and
This is the original structure, and this is where we had a lot of picnics, and this is where we first started to enjoy the farm. Second major structure is this cabin here, and this is where we would change if we wanted to go swimming, or if the mosquitoes got too bad, we would hang out in there. It was screened in, and we would sometimes come out here in the winter because there was a fireplace in there. And this is the gazebo. So this is another structure, a later structure that Dad built, or Dad had Nick built.
Dad likes it here because it's, as you can see, there's a nice breeze, and he likes to have his binoculars so he can look out there and, you know, see the different kind of birds and whatnot. I think this is probably his favorite place out here.
Very uncle is Iroquois for a place of peace.
Oh, nice.
A place of rest.
Very nice.
And we have that on our little cabin.
The main activity down here at the lake would obviously be swimming. There were several attempts at fishing off of that dock.
I had a very good friend named Jamie O'Neill, and we came out here. He came out to almost all the picnics, and we would swim out here all the time.
The Reichert golf tournament was definitely a memorable experience.
And as part of these parties, Dad created this very small golf course where people came and whacked golf balls around. For the last couple of years, when I'd come home for Thanksgiving break, my dad and I would walk around. There are about 15 of these bluebird houses, and we'd clean them up.
Dr. Reichert always used to say, Nick, I got an idea. And he'd have a project for Nick. He had more ideas for Nick during one little period of time than what Nick could do. So one year he got him a little jar, and I think it said idea jar on it.
I think educational groups would be good.
I love the idea of people doing studying. They're all it's kind of a unique piece because there is so much variety there. So I think that's its greatest value. And I hope people will study it and identify all the cool stuff that's there and preserve it, and so other people can see it in generations to come. Because the rest of the area has been developed to death. You know, it's the only intact piece around.
All around, you got building going on. You got, you know, housing developments and, you know, and developers and putting stuff all over the place. So, you know, I'm always mindful of that when I'm out here. This is kind of a refuge in a certain sense.
I thank Dr. Reichert for letting me stay here for 48 years. And he had me just sign another lease for 40 more years.
I would definitely thank Grandpa for this property. I got to have experiences that very few other kids got.